Good morning. Welcome to day 9, Sunday, July 30th. Sarah just got the wet tent situated. This was the first night in the middle of the night that we actually had like real rain come down. Not for long, but I had both vestibule doors open. You had probably, I think, one
Just
open.
one, yeah.
And it was coming down a little bit, and it was coming down a little bit harder. And little puddles were forming inside the tent. So we both had to, I had to get both vestibule doors shut and zipped up, and Sarah had to get hers. And there was a little bit of puddles this morning, but nothing serious. But we do have the day we're packing out a wet tent. So we're gonna have to dry that out at some point in the next couple of days. It wasn't as cold last night, but it was still pretty comfortable, right? Yeah. So just getting packed up. You can see the clouds. The skies are a little darker. There were patches of blue coming through, but overall, so far, it's threatening rain clouds.
Not a bad day to be hiking out.
Not a bad day to be hiking out. Of course, this section of trail, like we have a 2-mile section of trail, then a 2-mile road walk that we already drove, so we know what that's going to be like. But this 2-mile section of trail, it's interesting. It's part of, you can use motorized, like a dirt bike. I don't know if anyone actually does anymore, or a mountain bike, but you're allowed to. But it seems like it's very claustrophobic, so we
Yeah,
may be getting
I think we're getting wet.
we're getting wet just from brushing against all the stuff as we're on the trail, but that's okay. So we're finishing up our coffee, brush our teeth, and
Get on our way.
we'll get moving. And we're looking forward to
Coffee and breakfast.
coffee and breakfast. And do we have to go all the way to Helena for that? Maybe, but it's a Sunday, so if we do, it won't be terrible. But it'd be nice if we can find something else once we have cell service. We haven't had cell service the whole trip, which is perfectly fine. But now that we kind of want to figure out our next stops, it'll be nice when we have cell service. So Sarah can check that while I'm just driving towards Helena. We'll find a good place, hopefully. So we'll probably see you back at the car unless something interesting happens. Well, this is pretty spectacular. We're on Lonesome Ridge. We just crested and we're at about 6,300 feet or so, and can make out the road down there where we're headed for our road walk. So our last big mountain views as we head down. Look at that sky. Looks pretty cool, huh? All right, down we go. All right, we made it to the road. This is the road we came in on to the left, and it's about 2 miles to the car. So I think we're just gonna drop our packs here, and I'll go speed over to the car and come and get Sarah. But yeah, the Lonesome Ridge was a nice little end cap. All right, Sunday morning. It's another gorgeous morning. A lot of clouds, but very nice weather right now. And we're making our road walk with no backpack, which is nice. Back to the car to drive back to pick up Sarah. And just in case, we got the radios, but really shouldn't be an issue. And we'll see if any cars go by.
So Brian just headed out to grab the car. I'm here at the trailhead. I collapsed our poles. I condensed my pack so that my Crocs are inside and my trash is on the outside. And so now I'm just gonna do a little knitting while I wait. We'll check in later. Here comes my ride!
All right, we're back in town. You just saw pictures of a yummy breakfast. Day 8, we're at the Home 2 Suites. We're gonna unload the RAV4, not a full unload, just what we need. And we're gonna get comfy and situated for the night. We already picked up groceries, so we're all set for dinner. Woohoo! All right, so part of our end of back country chores. The tent was wet this morning, so just out in the parking lot here, drying it all out so it doesn't get moldy and mildewy. The sun is really hot, so it's 10 minutes, it'll be bone dry. So then we'll be in the hotel for the night. Just a few more chores to take care of.